My Beloved Valentine, Loveless, infamous for its painstakingly long duration of recording. But also, it was innovative in so many ways, from the guitar to sampling, to layering, to drum sampling. But we're going to talk about vocals here. And Belinda Butcher, my beautiful Belinda, and Kevin Shields were on hand to deliver those vocal duties for the band. Although Kevin produced most of the vocals, Belinda was a big part of it on tracks like Only Shallow, Blown a Wish, and To Hear Knows When. Some vocals that you think are Belinda's are actually Kevin Shields' vocals, but using vari-speed, he managed to change the pitch to make his voice sound more feminine-like, androgynous. But also another crucial technique in the delivery of that sleepy, dreamy vocal by both Kevin and Belinda was a technique of just staying awake for 24 hours and basically recording in the state of hypnagogia, which is the state of that moment between consciousness and unconsciousness. Hypnagogia describes both hypnagogic and hypnopompic states. Hypnopompic being the state of mind in between sleep and consciousness, that moment when you wake up. And hypnagogic is the moment just before you sleep. And My Beloved Valentine were using both elements. They were trying both things. With Belinda Butcher famously using the hypnopompic state in order to recall her dreams just after she woke up from them, and then write lyrics about those dreams. But for my experiment, I am going with the hypnagogic approach, which is obviously the moment before you fall asleep, after straining yourself with insomnia, basically, just keeping myself awake. In Andrew Perez' Turn My Head Into Sound book, A Story of Kevin Shields and My Beloved Valentine, he states, even in the early days when MBV would all live in the studio together while recording, they would purposefully deprive themselves of sleep as part of their working method. At some points, they were getting only an hour of sleep a night. Guy Fixsen, one of their engineers, has confirmed the role of sleep deprivation in the band's creative process, noting how they would stay up for 24 hours at a time, then sleep. While promoting Tremolo EP in early 1991, Shields explained how this helped drive the band's ideas in the studio. We just follow our instincts, he said. There's a point on the verge of unconsciousness when you're more able to do something than you ever would otherwise. Belinda Butcher's dreamy vocals, captured around 7:30 a.m., often as she had been woken from sleep, blended with Shields to create a ghostly choir that became another instrument. When the right vocal take proved elusive, Shields layered multiple attempts, creating the lush, indistinct soundscape. The website DrownedInSound claims, reports indicate that Kevin Shields, the leader of My Beloved Valentine, would wake up vocalist Belinda Butcher early in the morning, specifically mentioned as 7:30 a.m. in some accounts, to record her vocals for the album Loveless. The tactic was part of a broader approach to achieve a woozy, dreamy and half-asleep vocal style. Key details regarding this method and the resulting sound include vocal technique. Shields reportedly made Butcher record between 18 and 24 takes while she was still half asleep to capture a specific vocal texture. The production style. These early morning sessions helped create the signature dreamy, whispered quality found on tracks like Only Shallow, To Hear Knows When, and Blown a Wish. Although there are some tracks where you think Belinda is singing, but there's actually Kevin Shields manipulating effects. When You Sleep, the misconception surrounding that song is, while it is often thought that Butcher sings the high parts on When You Sleep, it is actually Kevin Shields laying his own voice and pitching it up. The only shallow and loveless vocal sound often involved heavy, unnatural manipulation, sometimes sampling Butcher's voice as a texture rather than the traditional lead vocal, which is heard on the track Soon, where her voice is being looped with her going just as a rhythmic loop that sits between the dancey drum beats and the raucous strummed guitars. So let's see if I can personally take up this challenge of trying to stay awake for multiple hours using my night shift routine, and let's see if I can deliver an MBV style vocal take. So I've been awake since 7:30 a.m. pretty much. I had a big lay-in until 12 o'clock, but I've been awake since 7:30 a.m. It's now 8:30 p.m. So it's like 13 hours of being awake, and I'm going to start my night shift at 10 o'clock. I drive to work around 9:30. So in an hour's time, I leave the house, and then I start the shift at 10 o'clock. And then I finish my shift at 7 a.m. the following morning. So it's going to be, by the time I get back home from work, it would be 8 o'clock. So yeah, it's going to be like 24 hours of being awake. And then I'm going to sing and see if I can replicate MBV's sleepy style, but the way Belinda woke up, and I mean, the way she stayed awake all night and basically recorded at 7:30 in the morning. So yeah, it's a big endurance test that I'm gonna go through, and yeah, let's see if I even can get the microphone out, if I can even be bothered to do it. I'm gonna have to not hit the bed. As soon as I hit the bed, it's game over. As soon as my head hits the pillow, that's it, totally gone. So I need to just come on here to my pad, laptop, and get recording straight away if I stand any chance of actually recording anything. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so I'm just leaving for work now. It's 9:20. So yeah, let's see if I can last the whole night of doing a night shift, and then I come home, get straight onto the recording. Yeah, I'm not decided what song I'm gonna sing on yet, but it's probably gonna be one of my projects that's in the current state of being worked on. I'm not gonna start afresh. I'm gonna pick up where I left off on a certain song. So yeah, so by the time I get back, should be 24 hours of being awake, and then let's see if I can sound like Kevin Shields. This is the technique that Kevin and Belinda would do, just do an endurance of how long they could stay awake. So it's 20 past midnight now, and I'm on my night shift, as you can see, filling the shelves, doing my shelf stacking job. I might do my vocal recording at 9 a.m. Because I've got to wait until my mum's out of the house, and then I can properly give my vocals a good shot. But yeah, so I'm about, how many hours have gone by now? So it would be 17 hours gone, I think, 16, 17 hours that I've been awake for. So yeah, let's hope I can keep this up. I got a couple of breaks, and yeah, let's record at 9 a.m. So it's going to be like, I'm going to be awake for like 26 hours by the time I hit record on the laptop. So wish me good luck. It's currently 1 a.m. I'm on my first break. Okay, it's 3:30 a.m. 20 hours into the challenge, 20 hours awake. and you can see my eyes are getting pretty sleepy. So yeah, it's gonna be a difficulty to stay awake until 9 a.m. Come on, I can do this. On my second break, drinking my MBV Loveless coloured Lucozade Cherry to carry me through until 7 a.m. Then I get to drive home and then stay awake until 9 a.m. when everyone's left the house, and then hit record. So it's 7:30 a.m. I'm about to drive home. It's probably going to take me half an hour. And then I'm going to start recording at 9 a.m. So I've been awake for 24 hours now at this point. So yeah, it's going to be 26 hours awake with no sleep when I start recording. Okay, so now I'm recording it. It's 10:30, 27 hours without sleep. So hopefully this will give me the Kevin Shields and Belinda Butcher sleepy, dreamy vocal vibe. So here we go. Using my acoustic shield. Gonna wait for the cue to come in. I'm not quite at that part of the song yet. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. Ah, ooh, 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 ah, ooh. Ah, ooh, ah, ah. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ah. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Ooh, ah, ah. It's a painted skyline, baby. I might not get this through. It's a painted skyline, baby. I might not get this through to you. It's a painted skyline, baby. I might not get this through. It's a painted skyline, baby. I might not get this through. Oh, come on. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ah. There you go, 27 hours without sleep. You can see my eyes, just to prove it, completely red. So 27 hours to get my uniform on as well, so you can see that I'm not faking it. It's 27 hours without sleep. Yeah, and I'll show you the results right now. It's a painted skyline, baby. I might not make it through. It's a painted skyline, baby. Ooh, ha, ooh, ha, ooh, ha, ooh, ha, ooh, ha, ha. It's a painted skyline.
baby, I might not make it through. It's a painted skyline, baby, I might not make it through. It's a painted skyline, baby, I might not make it through. It's a painted skyline, baby, I might not make it through. To you,
There we go. 27-hour endurance, staying up to sound like Kevin and Belinda from MBV.
It's a painted skyline, baby, I might not make it through. It's a painted skyline, baby, I might not make it through. It's a painted skyline, baby, I might not make it through. It's a painted skyline, baby, I might not make it through. To you,
There we go. 27-hour endurance, staying up to sound like Kevin and Belinda from MBV. And after 27 hours of being awake, it's finally time for bed, where I get to dream about shoegaze ladies. Good night, or rather I should say good morning, because working the night shift makes everything go the other way around. So now I'm sleeping during the day. Next time, maybe I will do a video on waking up from a dream and instantly recording vocals after that, like Belinda did. That's another factor of the MBV vocal, the immediate waking up from a dream. So maybe next time, but for now I'm going to sleep tight.